Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Today we got another smaller Class A we're going to review. This is a 2016 Jayco Alante. Model number is 31AL. We'll call it AL. And this is 32 feet long, has 11,000 miles on it, 2 slides. And guys, this is really similar to a Forest River FR3 or a Thor Ace. In fact, the FR3 and the Alante are pretty much kissing cousins. They're made by Forest River. And nice unit, guys. It's clean. I'll show you anything I see wrong with it, which is really only one thing, and I'll show you when we go inside. Still got the new RV smell to it, believe it or not. This thing's hardly been used at all. Built on a Ford F53 chassis. It's got the 6.8 liter Triton V10. 362 horsepower. And guys, they call these Class C killers, this style Class A. It's a shorter Class A, but it runs and drives more like a Class C, but you get the tank sizes, you get the storage space, and the benefits of a Class A. So, and the sleeping capacity of a Class C. Looking around at full body paint, and one thing I do like about the Jayco over the Thor Ace, this one has a fiberglass roof. And wow, I mean, 11,000 miles, got 29 hours on the generator. It's a 4 kW Onan generator. Both slides have awning toppers, tow capacity of 5,000 pounds. Got a little, well, I take that back, guys. I got a little 2 spots right here on the back and one right here. I'm just pointing that stuff out, guys, because, you know, it's not like new. There's no such thing as a like new used RV. I hate that term when people use that in advertising, so I like to point out the flaws. Frameless windows. Generators running, motorhomes running. We just drove this thing 500 miles in. It's quiet. 6-gallon DSI gas electric water heater. Does have the leveling jacks. You know, it's a Jayco, guys. As many of you know, 80% of Jayco's workforce are either Amish or Mennonite. So obviously, the craftsmanship, especially when it comes to the cabinets, countertops, things like that, are second to none in a Jayco product. And you got the one-piece windshield. Looks great, no cracks. I should have turned the headlights on, but it's got the nice bright LED headlights. Got a power awning with LED light strip. It's got an outside TV. 19.5-inch tires, of course. Should be good years, yep. This has just been a well cared for motorhome, guys. Here's your outside television. About a 32-inch. Outside speakers, plug-ins, DVD, CD player. So you can play movies out here, watch a football game, whatever. Let's look inside this 31AL. Power steps work great. Carpet's original. Everything inside is completely 100% factory. I do like the roof size. It's got a 7-foot tall interior roof height. Up here in the front cab, it's got, of course, no smoke or pet odors in here. Has 11,501 miles and 233, I'm supposed to say 234 hours of idling. So not bad at all. Torque shift transmission. Like I said, you got the jacks. You've got power shades. You know, a lot of benefits in here that I like better than the Thor Ace. And this is a 6-speed torque shift too. Front seats swivel. They look great. It's got a bed that lowers down just like a Thor Ace or an FR3 over the cab, which is you're only going to use when you're stationary. But switch right here, unbuckle that seat belt and push a button. And it'll actually lower down a little bit more than that, but you've got to tilt your front seats back. But you got a full bed up here. Ladder is underneath the mattress. Everything up top looks good. I like the 84-inch ceiling, and this is, and you can see it works great. You've got a table booth that makes a bed. And the other spot I need to show you about is on the sofa. And this is not doing the flaking like a lot of Thor's furniture did. But it's got some wear right there in the middle. So it almost looks like somebody had something in their back pocket and set on that and moved around a little bit and caused that to happen. So that's the only fault. Certainly not worth recovering the whole sofa, replacing that sofa for that little spot. So I'm just making you aware of it, guys. Like I said, it's not a new motorhome. You try to buy one of these new and compare it to this one, the price of a new one, especially with all the fees and stuff they charge, compare it to this one with 11,000 miles and tell me which one's a better deal. Because if it wasn't for that and those little spots on the outside, you'd think this was a 2021 model. I mean, it still smells new. It looks good. You got the 3-burner stovetop oven, over the range microwave, big double basin sink, Amish built cabinets, 8 cubic foot Nor cold refrigerator freezer, and it's very, very clean. Doesn't show, this whole motorhome doesn't show any use, guys, except that little spot on the sofa. And like I said, this is already getting cold. Huh. 15,000 BTU ducted roof air instead of a 13.5, which is not that big a difference, but you know, when it's 90 degrees outside like it is right now, it helps, trust me. And this is cool right here. You may have noticed, well, where's the TV at? You got your table booth, window balance, switch right here. Now, I do like all the USB chargers everywhere too, but this is a TV lift. Pick it up, and your TV rises up out of beside the table. That's, I don't know what size. I'd say that's probably maybe a 40-inch TV. Bring it up all the way, and you can sit at the sofa, direct line of sight with the television. Not bad. We're going to walk toward the back. Of course, you got a nice kitchen area, cabinets, everything look great. Should have a pantry right here. Pantry. And step back to the back, you got a closet with some drawer space underneath it. Deep closets, big storage area. So for a 32-foot motorhome, this has actually got a very usable amount of storage. Now, the only difference really between the FR3 and the Jayco Alante is that they have flipped the bedroom around, where, if I'm not mistaken, I may be wrong on this, but the FR3, the bed is in the slide out and the closet across from it. This one, the closet is in the slide out with the queen bed directly across from that. So there's really not really one benefit one to the other, I guess, except you got, depending on which way you like your bed to face, I guess. Big closet, lots of drawer space. There's some of the window screens in it. I don't know why they took them out, but they're there. This just came in, guys. So television, bedspreads, all factory. Everything looks like it's supposed to. Got the fantastic vent fan. Bathroom, fairly good sized bathroom with a stand-up shower. You can tell from the state of the stickers that it has not had a lot of use. It's not bleached white or yellow or anything like that. It's still nice, bright and white. So that means the UV rays coming from the skylight haven't bleached this yellow yet, which is what it will do to one that has been stored outside a lot. Now, does that hurt it if it's like that? No, but that means you just have to look around closer because it's been stored outside a lot. It'll have faded paint, crack stripes, things like that. And check the roof, of course, on one that has a yellow shower, just to make sure it's been maintained properly. Dual medicine cabinets. You know, RV toilet, all enclosed. So if somebody's in the restroom, you still got full access to the rest of the RV. Does have the optional 1000-watt inverter, Xantrix inverter, so you can maybe power your fridge on electric when you're driving down the road or watch TV. 29 hours on the generator exactly. For slide out controls, awning controls, everything right here. Power step switch. It's a nice unit, guys. And I apologize, I have been out. Like I said in my previous videos, we are extremely short-handed in all departments here. So I just made something I haven't done in many years, a long drive out west to pick up a motorhome and bring it back here. So since Sunday morning, very early, I've been driving in from the desert out west. So had a great trip. You know, sometimes, you know, the open road is great therapy when you need it. Something I haven't done in a long time, and actually kind of miss it. I may do it. I may have to do it some more because we're short-handed on drivers because of the labor shortage. So apologize for that. I've had a couple of messages and comments want to know where I was at, and that's exactly where I was at, guys. Living the high life on the road, I guess you could say. I've had a great trip. Glad to be back. Little tired, little sore. Been out of practice doing that, but not bad for about, what, 3 days driving. Anyway, guys, this is a nice unit. I'm not going to keep it very long. It's just so hard to find these things, guys. This is a 2016 Jayco Alante Al 31AL. And Al is $69.9. If it's something you think you're interested in, that's a haggle-free firm price. Includes our world-famous 4-page inspection process, which is performed after purchase. Includes a 90-day Easy Care nationwide limited warranty, a full orientation after it's been through service and cleanup, and includes 21 nights of free camping up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide. Includes your RV starter kit, drive-out tag, and more. $69.9 plus applicable sales tax with no extra fees. Haggle-free firm. The only fees we have to charge, this applies to Georgia buyers only. If you are a Georgia resident, you will have to pay a $100 highway impact fee, and depending on your county, $40 to $50 tag and title fee. That's because the state says I have to charge that on the bill of sale. I can't pay it anymore. Sorry about that, guys. My camera was overheating, so I had to put it in the fridge for a couple minutes, or the freezer. But hey, it works. Anyway, guys, what I was talking about, $69.9 price includes all of that. But keep in mind, and I've said this in other videos, so I'm not going to go into much detail as I usually do, but our business is suffering from the same labor shortage that pretty much every business in America is going through now. But we're doing double the business we normally do. RVs have taken off, and our prices combined with the internet in the current market, it's just it's crazy sales right now. So keep in mind, guys, and I'm being completely honest with you, because I don't want you to get surprised if you do decide to buy this unit and go with the full inspection, the warranty, and all those other benefits. Expect a significant delay, because there's about 50 units plus units in front of you right now waiting in line to get checked out. Expect 30-day wait, 45-day wait, maybe even up to a 60-day wait or longer, depending on if we have to order parts that are not readily available. If you decide to take the option A. To make up for that, even though this is costing me more money to do this and it's probably worth, I am giving you a significant rebate to take it as is. And I promise you this, guys, the air works, refrigerator's getting cold, generator works, inverter works, slide outs work, runs and drives like it's supposed to. All your major stuff works. I mean, anybody that halfway knows their way around a toolbox can probably figure out anything else that needs to be fixed, if anything at all. And the rebate and the money you will save, because I will give you a very significantly discounted price for this unit to take it as is, will pay for any repairs you may have to do to it, if anything at all, and chances are, and still have money left in your pocket for your time and trouble. And then you get to take it home the same day you pay for it, instead of waiting 30 to 60 days for a checkout. So there's definitely benefits to both ways to buy from here at Parkway RV Center. It's your choice which way you want to do it. I'm not going to discourage you or encourage you one way or the other, but keep in mind this is an 11,000 mile motorhome with 29 hours on the generator. In this kind of condition, I don't really foresee much of anything at all being wrong with it. I mean, my gut tells me that, but now you come look at it, come test drive it, you be your own judge. You know, if you decide you want to take it as is, you can fire that generator up. We'll put some water in the tank so you can try the plumbing systems out, and go ahead and do your own checkout, guys, and see what works and what doesn't before deciding to take it as is with the rebate or buy it for the $69.9 price and wait on a checkout. And guys, I can't bump anything up. It's not fair to everybody else that has been so very patient with us. Most of our customers have, understanding the current situation that the days of 1 week and 2 week checkouts are in the past until we get this labor problem figured out. I'm competing against the federal government on finding employees, and of course they have a whole lot more money than we do, so they're winning. Because people are making several $100s a week to sit at home. Hopefully that's supposed to end next month, and I'm hoping that will allow us to actually hire some help, guys. I'm spending $3 or $4 grand a month on all of this social media and job placement sites and not having any luck. Maybe getting 1 or 2 applicants a month, and most of them are not even remotely qualified. So guys, I can't even get somebody. Let me tell you, it's so bad that I can't even get somebody to come in and wash these things or clean the interior. I've got one guy that does the outside, and I've got one person left that does the inside. That's it. And I'm very blessed to have that, because I know a lot of dealers around here don't even have that. So please be patient with us. If you come look at our units and they may be a little bit dirty, inside may need to be cleaned up a little bit, guys. We're doing the best we can with what we have, and you know, as long as you're on that understanding, I may run off some customers telling that maybe 30 to 60 days on a checkout, but guys, I'd rather you know up front than find out later. So, and if you got questions about any of this at all, guys, our phone number is 706-965-7929. My salespeople can explain it and talk to you a lot better than I can over video. So and of course, if you're interested in this motorhome, please call before coming to look. I cannot stress that enough to verify that it's available, especially something like this. Yeah, I mean, this is, in the current market, this thing is gold right here. I mean, honestly, that price right there, and y'all may laugh and you may think this is a sales line, but it's not. This motorhome right now, if I took it to any RV dealer auction in the country, it will bring 70 grand as it sits at the dealer auction, if not more. And that's us. We don't have to buy a warranty. We don't have to do a checkout. It's just pretty much give them the keys and don't have to clean it up and tell them to take it on. And actually, there are some dealers doing that right now. But guys, I've got 8 acres of property here that's worth a lot of money, and I don't want it empty. It's already half empty. But and that's not fair to my employees either, because if I don't have inventory to sell, I don't have employees here working. They're out of a job, and some of them have been with me for 20-something plus years. I'm not going to do that to them, even though a lot of dealers are. A buddy of mine just sent about 8 to the auction, and most of them brought more than what he was asking on the lot for. Of course, they got to pay buy or seller fees and transportation fees, but still. But I'm not going to do that, guys. This is your chance to buy them, because, you know, dealers are going to pay that at auction. They're going to pay buy fees, transportation fees, and they got to resell it for a profit and reconditioning fees. So, you know, if they did that, they're going to ask $89.9 for it, or 85 grand or something like that. And here it is, $69.9 while it lasts. If this is something you think you're interested in, again, give us a call to make sure it's available. We do have long-term financing available with excellent credit and down payment, of course. We do have very limited secondary finance options, but guys, RV financing is really tightened up because of the pandemic. Banks have used it for an excuse to tighten up already strict restrictions for buying a luxury item and financing it. So don't be surprised, guys, if you have less than stellar credit if I can't get you done. I'll do everything we can to get you approved. Check with your bank, credit union, finance company to see what kind of programs they offer that you qualify for. See what we can do, and go with whichever one best suits your budget and the best rate for your particular needs. And because, guys, right now banks are just awful. Of course, you're going to have a pretty significant amount down. I was talking to a friend of mine a few weeks ago who is a rep for one of the biggest RV lenders in the country, a big, huge bank. And right now, because of everything that's going on, they're financing RVs under the assumption that they're going to repossess them. So that is why they're wanting so much more money down than they did before the pandemic started, because they want to, in case they do have to repossess it. It makes a lot of sense when you think about it, because the bank's losing a lot of money when they repossess an RV. They owe way more than it's worth. They send it to the auction like they're required to by law. It brings 20, 30 grand less than what the previous owners owe on it. They have to sue the previous owners. Previous owners file bankruptcy. The bank gets nothing. And they lose. They have to write that off. So that's why they're requiring more money down, because in case they do have to repossess it, your payoff is down there enough that it will bring what you owe at auction, instead of them losing 20 grand. So that's why they've been like this about down payments, guys. And I've had a lot of complaints about it. You know, bank wants 15, 20% down. Guys, I've got no control over that. I'm at the mercy of the banks just like you are. It's their money, it's their choice who to loan it to and how much they want to loan on any particular RV. I have no control over that. So that's why I always tell people, check with your bank or credit union before you start RV shopping, just to see what you qualify for, so you have some kind of base of comparison. We have no dealer interest rate markup. We charge no fees, guys. We keep things easy, simple, done, haggle free. Nice RVs, great price. Come look at it, guys. We're the only dealership around. You can simply browse and look at 100 used RVs without going through a sales office, without having a salesperson walk you around and try to sell you everything you look at. You can look at what you want. If you want to talk to somebody or see something you're interested in, pop your head in the showroom. One of my guys will help you. If you don't want to talk to anybody, you don't see something you want, just get in your car and leave. Nobody's going to bother you. Nobody's going to bug you, guys. Got questions, call them at the office. They'll meet you out somewhere here on the lot, or you can just pop your head in there. One of them will be happy to assist you. We have inventory that comes in every week. I've had a lot come in the last 3 days while I was gone, so I got a lot of catching up to do. But got some nice stuff, guys, coming up. So stay tuned to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Smash me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment, share on social media. Keep in mind, guys, again, we have no extra fees. Other dealers charge thousands and thousands of dollars on top of the advertised price. They don't tell you about it till you get ready to sign on the dotted line. But not here, guys. $69.9 plus applicable sales tax and those fees I talked about earlier for Georgia residents. Haggle-free firm with a warranty, inspection, free camping, and much more. If you got questions about it, guys, that's a haggle-free price, or we will give you a significant discount to take it as is. If you got questions, you want to buy it, please refrain from emailing if you can, or sending messages through one of our messengers. My guys are running wide open. My salespeople, it's best just to give us the office a call during business hours. 706-965-7929. I know it's old-fashioned, but right now, guys, you're going to have to work with us. We'll work with you best we can. And so always try to call if possible. You know, I'm not saying that emails won't get answered, but expect a pretty significant delay, simply because my guys don't have a lot of time to sit behind a computer. They're either on their phone doing deals or on the lot with customers. So please be understanding, especially if you come on Saturday. Saturday is self-service. If you want to talk to a salesperson, you actually may have to sit down in the showroom and wait for a little bit for one to become available. I'm short-handed on that department too, guys. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. Really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.